Why is everything so difficult? Everyone is asking this question. No matter how much a person tries to gain experience and wisdom, he will not be able to avoid trials, and no other people's experience and wisdom will help him. Why is this happening? Allah has prepared for each person individual tests at every stage of his life, and He knows what a person hides in his soul. Even if from the outside it seems to someone or to the person himself that he passed the test, Allah only knows whether he passed it or not. A person instinctively seeks to do what is beneficial or convenient for him, often not caring about whether the Lord is pleased with him or he is angry with him. Sometimes it seems to someone that he went down and he did not achieve the material or social success, but in fact, a person may have successfully passed the exam before God because he didn't succumb to temptations. He can live this life humbly, keeping his heart pure, but for this he will receive a place in paradise. A person learns all his life how not to fall into a trap and not be deceived. He tries his best to learn the art of survival and thinks he is heading towards victory, but he doesn't know that he wasn't sent here to simply survive among the same as himself. No matter how wise or knowledgeable he becomes, he cannot escape the divine test. He is, after all, here in order to inevitably tested by his Lord. The person's final stop will be determined after Judgment Day. The earthly path of man is only a transit, but the most important one. And the important points in this transit are moments of testing, after which a person changes in one direction. And while his heart is beating, he will be tested from different angles. As soon as his program ends and he goes through all the stages of trials and tests of the heart for sincerity, he will leave this world. Whether he successfully passed all the tests or not, he will know only on the day of judgment. Sometimes people think that good people die early and bad people live long. We don't know why Allah gives someone a long life and someone a short one. But sometimes Allah gives a respite to a person, either so that he has more time to learn his lessons and repent, or He prolongs life so that a person can do more good deeds with which he will appear on the day of judgment. In both cases, this is a manifestation of the grace of Allah. But how a person spends his years depends on him. If a person understood the meaning of his being on earth, he would notice that trials are a red thread running through his entire life. You can treat everything philosophically and even in many moments with humor. It sometimes helps someone. However, the danger lies in the fact that a person may skip the lesson and not understand the depth of the meaning of the situation in which he finds himself. Today there are so many speakers and teachers of life who earn a lot from their lectures and books. But why don't most of them worship the Creator and talk about the last abode? Surah The Bees, verses 22 to 25. Your God is the one God, but the heart of those who don't believe in the hereafter reject the truth, and they themselves are arrogant and proud. Surely Allah knows what you are withholding and what you will reveal. Indeed, He doesn't like the arrogant. When they are told what was the Lord revealed to you, they say tales of ancient people. Let them carry their whole burden on the last day, and also the burden of those ignorant whom they have deceived. How disgusting is their burden! But the believer knows that everything that the Lord sends him is good for him, even if outwardly it looks different. Because the believer understands that everything he has encountered in life is only a test for the honesty and sincerity of his heart. Surah The Bees, verses 30 to 32. When the God-fearing is asked, "What has the Lord revealed to you?" they say, "Good." Those who have done good in this world will be rewarded with good, and the last abode will be even better. How beautiful is the abode of the God-fearing! They will enter the Garden of Eden, where rivers flow. They will get whatever they want there. Does Allah reward the God-fearing, whom the angels raised by righteous? They say, peace be with you. Enter paradise because of what you have done.